Hello everyone!
Hello!
Hi!
And welcome to our Q&A with Westlife.
We've got all your questions from Facebook, guys, and Twitter, so we're going to go through them one by one.
First of all, we thank everybody for their support and love
Thank
over
you
the
very
past
much.
couple of weeks. Would that be an idea?
That'd be an idea, Nicky. Why don't you start? So
I just did it.
First question. What is the first question?
Shane's going to ask the first question. Can you share your reasons behind the split, Shane?
Where do we start?
At the beginning.
I think the whole split has been talked about, guys, for
Start at the end.
probably over, I'd say over a year or so now. And the last 6 months it kind of got more and more in our mind. I think deep down we all have reasons for it, but I think it's more of a thing that we felt like we were coming to the end of what the band and the success of the band, and we were at a level where we thought, you know, let's go out on a high, end it on a high note. I think with the greatest hits coming out as well, it made us think about it probably a lot more, which kind of felt maybe it's time. And we talked about it over and back for a long time, and we felt like it was probably the right thing to do, even though I think deep down none of us want to let go of Westlife. I think we all feel like we have to, and it's time. So obviously it's very sad news for all our fans, and sad news for us as well. It's been half our life in Westlife, and it's been the most amazing time we've had, the most amazing journey, but we're very much looking forward to next year's tour. For some reason we're quite excited, I think the last kind of week or two too, about the kind of the next kind of 6 or 8 months ahead. It's going to be an amazing tour, and we hope to kind of finish Westlife on the biggest high that we possibly can.
And just to be clear, we're not finished just yet. We've got a big tour ahead of us. The album's coming out, and we really are very excited about that. You know, it's going to be not far off a year before we're going anywhere. So just keep that in mind.
Do you want to add anything to it, lads?
I just think that, you know, for the four of us, you know, I think, like Shane said, we've been doing this since we were young, you know, since we left school. And I think for us all, in order for us to kind of realise, first of all, what we've done and what we've accomplished and what we've achieved, sometimes you kind of need to step away from it and live life without Westlife. I think for the four of us it's probably going to be a good thing to kind of live life without Westlife being a part of it, and to be able to kind of look back on the success that we've had over the last 14 years and the memories. And, you know, like, I think for the last kind of, everybody probably agree, the last year or so, it kind of just felt like that we've been on this kind of like treadmill of just continuously chasing and going after it bit by bit by bit and trying to keep it going, when, you know, as Shane said, coming to the greatest hits album, and it was kind of just felt natural, really, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a natural progression. You know, our story's been ongoing ever since we started in 1998, and you know, nearly 14 years later, it will have been 14 years at the end of the tour next year. I think it's kind of like a natural ending, you know. We're all very happy as well. I mean, it'd be horrible if it got to a point where we all started not enjoying it and we all were unhappy and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think it's much better to end it on a happy high note, and I like high notes. So, no, you know. Anyways,
Will you end it on the high note of Flying Without Wings, do you think?
We haven't picked the set list yet.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's kind of the right time. It feels right. It's not too early, not too late. It's just around the right time. That's like something Jaden would say. It's not too early. It's not too late. It's just like the right time.
Nicky?
I think the boys have pretty much covered it, but yeah, I think 14 years has been a long time, very amazing memories. I think we can walk away holding our heads proud that we've done ourselves proud, we've done our families proud, and, you know, there's no kind of regret. You know, we've kind of, as Mark said, we've our story unfolded, and as hard as a decision it was to make, it has been pending or developing over the last 12 months, probably even a little bit longer. And we all didn't want to make that decision, but having had numerous conversations, you know, it felt right with the greatest hits coming out this year, and it kind of felt like, well, that would be an amazing kind of icing on the cake to go and do a big tour and say thank you to everybody and stuff like that. So it's very sad, don't get us wrong, we're next year will be, I don't know how we're going to get through our final show, but we'll drag each other through it. But right now we're kind of, as Mark again said, you know, there's still a bit of time left before we face that, so we're enjoying the promotion, and we're on the Late Late Show in Ireland later on tomorrow, and Strictly Come Dance in the UK and stuff like that. So there's still a bit of us to see just yet. Oh, Alan Carr.
Alan Carr, something like that. That'll be
watch
quite
us.
funny.
You can actually watch us going from sober to completely drunk in the space of one interview.
In the space of 5 minutes. Right, anyway, let's move on to the questions.
Cool.
This next question is going to be different answers from everybody, I guess. But what is your favourite song to perform together?
Quick fire.
You Raise Me Up.
World of Our Own.
Flying Without Wings.
What about now?
See, we're all different. That's why we're splitting up.
That's a good one. We don't agree, you see, on anything.
Keane, do you want to go to the next question?
Well, what other music do we all listen to? Well, I've been a rock fan since I was younger. I went to see the Foo Fighters in concert last year, and I've become a very big fan of them since. I listen to all sorts, really. You know, I listen to a lot of pop music, kind of like a bit of chill out music, rock music, loads of different stuff, really. I mean, I think my music collection is a bit too big to kind of go, what type of music do I listen to?
Let's pick one artist that we like to listen to each.
Well, Foo Fighters for me, you're right.
Go. Maggie?
I like loads just like Keane, and it's too hard to pick. But just mentioning new people, but that's not the question, Jay.
let's keep it quick fire, just because we get through all the questions.
I was thinking about answering it really long and slow, actually. So the question was, what kind of music do we all listen to?
What other music?
Anyways, I'm just going to suggest a new artist called Lana Del Rey, who's coming out at the moment, and she's sort of like a more chill out version of Amy Winehouse crossed with
what's her name?
Nancy Sinatra.
Lana
Del Rey.
If Mark says listening to it, it's probably going to be successful.
Probably going to win Grammys in the next 2 years.
The same thing with Amy Winehouse. He did the same thing with Ed Sheeran. So
And everyone else.
Okay, I'm just going to go Bruno.
Mark, would it be true that you're a talent spotter?
That's your new career?
I can just you know what? I can just feel it in my body and my soul.
He feels it
when there's someone with that extra special.
He feels it in his toe.
Lana Del Rey, I felt it with those toes.
Right, okay. I have a funny feeling we won't get through all the questions if we continue at this pace.
Quick fire.
Bruno Mars.
Okay, Bryan Adams.
Okay, next question. What is your favourite ever Westlife song, Shane?
Probably Flying Without Wings.
I'm going to go with...
It's kind of the same as the... sort of.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's pick two each.
Okay, go. Flying Without Wings and...
What about now?
What about now?
You Raise Me Up and...
Wild of Our Own.
I'm Already There.
Ooh, good. I don't know.
I'm going to go random.
It's about your children.
It's about my dog, yo.
The dog will be alright.
That was one of the best lyric changes.
That was quality. That was quality.
You know, I'll say it through song.
What'd you say?
I'll say, anyways. This one.
I get what you want to say. True songs.
No. My favourite two Westlife songs.
No, I don't know. Is that the question?
Well, let's say I'm going to say album tracks.
Actually, the question was, what is your favourite Westlife song?
Shane,
okay.
Pick
Shane said
two.
we should pick two each.
It's too hard to pick one. So many hits.
Okay, I mean...
Keane, why don't you help
the
me
good
out?
news
You're going to have to come back to me on this one.
The good news is they're all on the Greatest Hits, which is coming out in 2 weeks.
What has been your most memorable concert and why?
First Crow Park.
Second Crow Park.
Ooh. Why then?
Because of the speech
I
that I
enjoyed
made to my dad.
Okay.
I enjoyed the second Crow Park more because I was able to perform.
It was more emotional. Out in the middle of the crowd singing "You Raise Me Up" was incredible.
Calling me eyes out crying to my
But
dad
then,
up in the skies.
let me entertain you on the First Crow Park.
Unreal.
Was the most
In
amazing.
fairness, the trousers that we wore during the medley in the First Crow Park stole the show for me.
My trousers.
Yeah.
I
They made
was
front of
I
the
had
table.
checkers.
Was it just me and you that had the funky dogs?
No, we all had-
You had
I had
check.
checkers.
I had
Yeah,
light
so
I
grey
had
checkers.
You
fine
gold
grey,
trousers.
gold leather.
Me and Keane's trousers stole the show that night.
Mine would probably be. I'd have to go with the first Crow Park actually. In 2008, that was pretty incredible. Because you know what, doing Crow Park was always a dream, and then to do that and to sell so quickly and stuff like that and Crow Park's such an amazing stadium. Next question.
Do I get to ask one, Nicky?
Go on, man.
See, Nicky's hogging the bloody interviews. That's why.
Well, he
I'm
wants
just
to
trying
be
to get it
presenter.
done. Just trying to get it
Must
done.
be
Okay.
presenter.
Just trying to help you guys out.
Through all these years, what is it that kept you singing and entertaining your fans? I think that from day one, fans and having crazy fans is something that's given us massive adrenaline. And Nicky, just push the chair out to one there.
Oh, you
know what?
Sorry, Mark needs more room to
That was
talk.
so funny.
For my F. I think that the fans have kept us going. Our love for making music and performing live has kept us going. They're the three things. Since the start, even when we performed in Sligo to 300 or 400 people, the reaction from the fans was something that gave us massive adrenaline, and that's probably the main thing, really, because we could arguably make music and perform live without having the big record deal and everything. So effectively, without the fans, we'd be nothing, and so therefore, it is all for the fans, for you.
Very good answer, Mark. Very good finish.
I wasn't listening to
My
it.
next
Bored me
question.
after about 3 minutes.
What is all your... if you could travel back in time and relive one moment again, what would it be and why? One moment again.
The time you travel back in time.
I presume it's a Westlife moment.
No, probably my wedding day. I'd like to have that again.
I enjoyed the chocolate biscuit cake.
It went so fast. It went so fast because wedding's day obviously go fast.
Shane had the most amazing chocolate biscuit wedding cake.
I had that at my wedding too.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
but we
Nicky
didn't know.
copied
We didn't
Shane.
know about yours because
No,
we didn't
mine
get it
was
till 2 o'clock in the morning.
You got married before Shane?
I robbed Nicky's idea.
Oh!
Yeah, but we didn't get his wedding
Actually-
till 2 o'clock in the morning, and we were already scuttling.
And actually, do you know what, Shane?
Yes.
Which you didn't do. The Christmas afterwards, when Shane would have been just about a year married, Shane sent, well, he sent me anyway, a big copy like of his actual wedding cake a year later. So
Well, I actually did it. I just didn't send it to you.
eating chocolate cake, chocolate biscuit cake. I spend every Christmas eating chocolate cake, but this was.
You also had the same chocolate cake at my 13th party.
chocolate cake.
I've had it. I've had it at every single party.
Yes.
Any kind of. I had it for Christmas last year.
Shane
Yeah,
like that when he
yeah,
finds
that's a
something.
Christian rock with just Christian.
When he
Yeah.
finds something he likes, he just sticks to it like a wagamama. The chocolate biscuit
The company is
cake.
called
Cake Nash.
Cakes and Co in Dublin, by the way, if you want to get them.
I put him W. I love the business.
Where are we at now?
I love Burton.
Next question. Nicky. Okay.
Which one are we on?
Well, we'll do this one. How long do you think Nicky's speech will be next year?
I'd say it could be 2013 by the time the tour finishes.
Will we get in 2 cups of tea?
Look at doing.
We get 4.
Why don't we
Can
do
you show
your
me where that
speech as the
question is?
last song, and then everyone can
just
stay
over there.
behind if they want to actually hear your speech?
I get it. I just thought it'd be funny. Yeah. Nicky's speech is very good. It's just that we take the mick out of it a bit because of it.
Where is the next question? Because I don't know where we are.
What has been your
Nicky,
favourite-
seriously though, how
What
long
has
does it
been your favourite medley song? We chatted about this the other night. Dance routine over the years.
The Blues
Favourite
Brothers
medley song
was the
No,
Medley song was Black Eyed
Don't
Peas.
You Wish Your Boyfriend.
Oh no,
Right.
the
Black Eyed
Black Eyed
Peas was
Peas.
pretty-
I have to say that on the turnaround tour, that entire medley was fun to perform, but more in a. I know the Black Eyed Peas song's more fun and the crowd's going crazy, but like to actually be on stage performing that medley was more motivating.
But I also think that, you remember we had the ramp? That helped with the routine.
I need you.
Yeah,
I need
and
you.
it went up and around. If we didn't
I
have a
need you.
ramp, it might be harder.
I think that was the most strenuous routine as well.
Yeah.
you
that was
just
good
went fit
though.
on that tour.
No, I was fitness fanatic on that tour.
Yeah, you did
Remember
the
he went
weights.
to
No,
he
it
went
was
to
the greatest
six-pack.
hits when you were doing it.
No, it was the greatest. It was the turnaround tour, and I turned into Muscle Man again for a while.
Yeah, man.
We need a Kean fan to message us in and tell us which tour that actually was.
Okay, next
Okay,
question.
you were only teenagers when Westlife was formed. Whose character do you reckon has changed the most?
Mark looks lovely now, doesn't he?
It looks like a
Whose
ghost.
character has changed the most in the band? I would say.
I would say Mark.
I would say Mark too. Not in a bad way, but I definitely think you've changed more. I think.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Shane, I agree with you. And that, folks, is why I've changed. Because I used to sit over here going, No, I actually seen some footage of me the other day in Wild Westlife, which I was YouTubing. Check it out. And there's that documentary done. And I was standing in the kitchen with my
Is
mum.
that Mexico?
Like that.
Brazil,
It was
Mexico.
all over the world. I was actually talking like this for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I was trying to assert my masculinity in the documentary to make sure nobody realised that in fact I'm trying to get. I was like, yeah, I really like coming.
Here's a good
home,
one. Here's a good one. And honest answers here, lads. Do you go online and Google yourself?
Google myself.
Yeah.
You just skipped 3 questions on purpose, yeah?
Oh yeah.
No, but for a while I had a thing called Google Alert. So anytime you're